Every morning before sunrise, while the city was still asleep, an old man quietly unlocked the doors of a small school. His name was Mr. Thomas. For 30 years, he had been the school's janitor. He swept the hallways. He cleaned the windows. He polished the floors until they reflected the sunlight pouring through the classrooms. Most students barely noticed him. Teachers greeted him politely, but hurried past. New generations came and went. But Mr. Thomas remained, especially in classroom 204. Every single day, before cleaning any other room, he started there. He would carefully straighten every desk, wipe the chalkboard twice instead of once, and pause for a few seconds near the window before moving on. Nobody knew why. Some teachers thought it was simply habit. Others assumed he preferred that room because it was quieter. But the truth was something only Mr. Thomas knew. 30 years earlier, classroom 204 had been filled with laughter, because sitting by that very window was his daughter, Emily. She was 12 years old, bright, kind, and the smartest student in her class. She dreamed of becoming a teacher one day, but life had other plans. One winter, Emily became seriously ill. Within months, she was gone. Mr. Thomas lost not only his daughter, but also the person who made his world feel complete. Unable to bear the silence of his home, he accepted a job at her school. He asked for one thing only: "Please let me clean classroom 204. Since then, for 30 years, he never missed a single day. Not on birthdays, not on holidays, not even during storms. Every morning, he cleaned the classroom where his daughter once sat. It made him feel close to her. One rainy afternoon, as Mr. Thomas finished mopping the floor, he noticed an envelope resting on his cleaning cart. There was no stamp, no return address, only 2 words written on the front. From inside was a handwritten letter. It read, "Dear Mr. Thomas, you don't know me. My name is Sarah. 30 years ago, I sat beside your daughter Emily in classroom 204. When Emily became sick, she helped me every day with my homework because I was struggling in school. She told me never to give up. After she passed away, I wanted to become a teacher just like her. Today, I teach in this very school. For years, I watched you quietly clean this classroom every morning. I wanted you to know something. Emily's dream came true, not through one teacher, but through many of us she inspired. Thank you for keeping her memory alive. Because of you, we never forgot her." Mr. Thomas stopped reading. His hands trembled. For 30 years, he believed he was holding onto the past. But now he realized something incredible. The past had been holding on to him too. Tears rolled down his face as he looked around the classroom. For the first time in decades, it didn't feel empty. It felt full of memories, full of purpose, full of Emily. The next morning, Mr. Thomas arrived earlier than usual. As he opened classroom 204, he froze. On every desk sat a single white flower, and on the chalkboard were the words, "Thank you, Mr. Thomas." Standing inside the room were teachers, former students, and staff members from every generation of the school. Many of them had never spoken more than a few words to him, but all of them knew his story now. The principal stepped forward and smiled. "You spent 30 years taking care of this classroom. Today, it's our turn to take care of you." That day, the school announced that classroom 204 would officially become Emily's classroom. A small plaque was placed beside the door. It read, "In memory of Emily Thomas, whose kindness inspired generations." Mr. Thomas touched the plaque gently. Then he looked out the window where his daughter once sat. And for the first time in 30 years, he smiled without sadness, because he finally understood something important. Love never truly disappears. Sometimes, it simply waits quietly in the lives we've touched. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who believes kindness can change lives. Because sometimes, the smallest acts leave the biggest legacy. And sometimes, one letter can change everything.